Right, so today this will be our last round of Swiss for today's Ang Pao challenge, and we'll be bringing our boss Brian back on stream
Yes.
to see me as much as we can before he leaves.
Yeah, he'll be playing against Avester. I don't believe we've seen.
Not today, not quite.
And I'm gonna double down, Matthew. I'm gonna say that Zamazenta again is a heavily favored matchup against Ice Rider because that's the matchup we are facing against today.
Yeah, very different teams from what we saw earlier, with Brian having a more balanced approach as opposed to Melvin's a lot of fast special attackers.
And Avester does not really seem to be leaning into the trick room style of play for Ice Rider. He has a lot of fast attackers. He does have a Shifu. Doesn't really have.
Does have the Fire Water Grass core.
Yep.
In the Shifu, Rillaboom, and the Volcarona instead of Incineroar.
Yeah, and I mean, the Zamazenta is a Terra Dragon, so should be able to comfortably resist everything that Avester will throw at him. So yeah, I'm gonna double or nothing. I think Zamazenta.
As you pointed out though, you Terra Dragon, you're not weak to Glacial Lance.
Yes, that is the tiny caveat there. We'll
That's
see.
what White Guard is for, right?
Sure. Actually, we've never seen someone press White Guard at this entire tournament. So.
Nope. Yeah, it's always been a psychological impact of it being on a team sheet.
Well,
And it hasn't mattered so far. So far we have seen that amount of White Guard has not been hit by a spread attack.
yeah. Honestly, I'm not really looking forward to Rillaboom Incineroar matchups again. Though thankfully, Avester only.
Where is Sneasler when you need it?
I do wish Sneasler was more relevant in this meta, but that's a story for another day. We do see the team.
Ryan's team.
Yeah, Incineroar, Zamazenta, Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, Among Us, and Qianpao.
Yeah, Avester is running the Ice Rider Calyrex, Volcarona, Rillaboom, Urshifu, Cornerstone Ogapon, and the Raging Bolt.
Yeah, Cornerstone is not a very popular variant for the Ogapon, I believe.
It's only really been played in Regulation G because that's where its ability actually matters, the sturdy ability. Because Regulation G, a lot of things can 1 KO Ogapon, so that's where sturdy comes into play. So having hits that it's a half flame and wellspring counterparts cannot.
I mean,
I like the Draco Meteor from Rhydon.
we've not really seen a lot of Ogapons as well. I believe we've seen maybe
Half
one
flame and
half
one
flame.
wellspring.
Yeah, one wellspring. Hey, round one.
Game 1 of
Game
round
one.
5.
Okay.
Avester versus Brian. Winner of this is guaranteed top cut. Both by 3-1 currently. Winner who gets 4-1 guarantees top cut. Loser goes to 3-2 and small chance to still sneak in with the top 8.
Yeah, and Calyrex, Volcarona. I mean, we did see a variant of this.
We do see the rage power. We do see the redirection trick room Calyrex lead come out for Avester. While Brian leads with the Incineroar Raging Bolt. Just intimidate onto the Calyrex. It's what I would say if it didn't have the clear amulet on it. So Calyrex attack still unaffected. And does threaten the trick room.
Yeah, the big question is, do you go for the trick room here?
I mean, even if you do go, and if you do go trick room, can you burn out? Okay, it goes for the protect on, but it's still a double protect to try and burn the fake out turn. Yes, we do see the double protect. There's not much Brian can do to abuse it other than switch, and he didn't switch this turn. So fake out into, or knock off into the Calyrex slot. He has a Thunderbolt probably from the Raging Bolt. Draco Meteor. So goes for the big double up. Oh no, goes for the Volcarona. Spreading his damage, but knockoff still pretty good because you allow the Incineroar to intimidate Calyrex later after you knock off the clear amulet.
Brian didn't really commit too much as well. He can switch his moves on Raging Ball. He could switch out easily.
Now you can safely double something because if you Rage Powder, then you will take all the attacks anyway. And now you there's no risk of running to protect because Avester burn double protects last turn.
Incineroar does have options of Parting Shot and Will-O-Wisp as well. Could really... Oh, okay, Will-O-Wisp is off the table at least.
Oh wait, what's the Incineroar item?
Oh,
it is Goggle, so he can Will-O-Wisp into the Calyrex. He's not affected by Rage Powder.
Yeah,
we do see
it's
Terrafire. Yeah. So Avester recognizing that, that's Terrafire. We do see Struggle Ball come off Volcarona. So Volcarona outspeeding the Raging Bolt. Gets a special attack drop on Raging Bolt. This is a Draco Meteor, which will go down to -3 now. Yeah, it's going to be the -1 Draco Meteor. Not able to do a kill on Volcarona.
It's still a lot of damage.
Raging Bolt now at -3 special attack.
But importantly, Calyrex does set up Trick Room here. Ooh. Will I eat my words once again?
We still have Incineroar on the field, and Incineroar does deal with Glacial Lance fairly well.
Yeah, but what can he do against it? He could knock off, he could Parting Shot. But that's about it. I think
the bigger problem for Brian is that he's stuck with a -3 Raging Bolt on the field.
Volcarona...
And any switch into Glacial Lance is unadvisable, shall we say. Yes, we do see Glistener come out. So good.
That's
That's
a-
the KO. That's a boost.
Might not last. I Incineroar goes for the parting shot. But yeah, very nice KO on the Raging Ball there.
So does Brian go for damage? It's supposed to be Flamethrower into the Incineroar slot. That's not going to do a lot.
Yeah, it's
Knock off.
nice
Knock
hit.
off the Amulet.
Yeah.
But at this point, Incineroar not really healthy enough to get future Intimidates onto the
Yeah,
field.
I don't think it's fast enough. Can't even really get a parting shot.
Couldn't
off
parting shot
the-
anyway because
yeah.
of the Amulet.
Yes, but now he can, but now might not be able
Now
to.
Glacier
because
Lance
of
will
the-
KO.
Yeah,
The +1. Incineroar no longer healthy enough to take it.
Zamazenta is
Kind of forced to Terra, I think. Otherwise, you can't eat the Flamethrower from Volcarona.
Zamazenta. Oh, the Terrafire actually does help resist the heavy slam. Body press though, it's something that Carex has to be worried about. Although it could be rage powder away, no problem.
Heavy Slam is not really a great option because Carex is fat.
Ah,
Oh, not to shame, but you know, Carex is a heavy boy. I mean, okay, the blame is on the Glastrier, not Carex. Sorry, Carex. It's Glastrier's fault.
I mean, you kind of expect Ghost to not weigh so much.
Or
Makes
anything
sense.
at all.
Yeah. Okay, he's going to commit to the Terra here.
Terra Dragon. Oh, Incineroar.
No, he wouldn't want the Terra Dragon in front of Calyrex. Not especially if Glacial Lance will go first. But yeah, it's surprising. Doesn't he want to maintain the
He
fire
survived.
fighting? Oh, he goes
Going
for the White Guard. Okay. Does Avester call this? Does he commit to Glacial Lance? Or does he go for...
Oh, he does. Okay, so we do see our first White Guard into a spread move, and he does get the protection onto Brian's team.
Okay. Volcarona though is free to go for Flamethrower.
He is free to Flamethrower into the Zamazenta, which is weak to fire.
Yeah.
Just takes a
Ooh.
lot of damage. And okay,
No,
but still.
Parting Shot does reduce Calyrex back to neutral.
But at this point, where's your offense coming from on Brian's side? He still hasn't taken a KO. These are still Avester's leads. Avester
Yeah.
has not moved.
Oh,
Tianpao is going to be stuck under Trick Room.
Tianpao is I don't think Tianpao likes to take a Flamethrower as well. Yeah, I mean sure you lower the defense, but your Zamazenta is not really going to fire off an attack anytime soon. I think he's stuck on White Guard duty, right?
Yep. It really feels like the moment Justin said that Zamazenta's favor against Calyrex, all the Zamazenta players were just immediately cursed. We are not seeing it go well for them at all.
I guess that's the power of being able to change your type. The Terrafire does actually nullify a lot of ways that Brian could use the Terra. Stops the Will-O-Wisp.
Honestly, the problem for Brian is that he's not dealing well enough with the Volcarona.
At the very least, now the Intimidate does go through since the item was removed from Ice Rider. But yeah, Volcarona is honestly just free to high off attacks here. Will we see we see a Glacial Lance or High Horsepower?
Oh, he does high power into
Oh,
the Protect, so no Chilling Nay boost this turn. But Flamethrower will KO the Incineroar. No longer resist fire.
And I mean, do you really need the attack boost when your opponent's Tianpao is lowering the defense of everything on the field? Volcarona is still an issue as well. Could redirect attacks. And
The problem for here is that I'm seeing Brian trying to stall out the Trick Room. But it's still the leads. Volcarona could still rage forward Trick Room again. And there's not much Brian has done to advance the position beyond.
yes, he also has to deal with two more unknown Pokemon at the back. Kind of a tall order. Tianpao is going for a
double
protect here.
He has
Doesn't get it.
he has to stall out after Trick Room.
High Horsepower does connect. Playing
Break
around the
the
White
stack.
Guard.
And Flamethrower into the Tianpao. Yeah, a very safe play. Doubling into the Tianpao which protected last turn. And I don't think Zamazenta can even get a KO, even with body press into the Gyrax. Not even close, because he no longer has the
No plus one defense.
boost. Yeah,
I mean, even with the boost, I don't
he wouldn't have KO'd, but this is even sadder.
Yeah. The Trick Room does run out, so Brian has successfully stalled out Trick Room.
And he's still staring down the leads for Avester.
Yeah,
I'm just shocked that we didn't see Urshifu. Urshifu would have resisted both the Volcarona and the Gyrax.
yeah, and now that we see that Avester has committed.
And Avester committed to the Terrafire.
Yeah. I mean, all the chips fell into place, I think, for Avester. Him Terrafire at the right time wasted the Incineroar's Will-O-Wisp. The clear amulet prevented a lot of stat drops that could potentially, try to stop Ice Rider from doing a lot of damage. That also took Parting Shot out of the table, off the tables rather. Yeah. You see Brian adjusting here. I think he's gonna bring the Among Us here to operate on the trick room. Although not sure if it's gonna be very helpful.
Doesn't have great answers to the K-Rex.
Yeah. At the very least, I guess since the Kyrix is a Terra Fire, it could be put to sleep with Spore.
That's still one turn later, though. That's the problem.
Yes.
He has to commit to something first.
And the Volcarona is just it's not a Pokemon you typically see and consider to be a redirect. But Avester is making work, especially since Volcarona is pretty good special attack as well. It's able to chip in under Trick Room conditions by going for attack. We did see it do a lot of damage with Flamethrower to Zamazenta. And yeah,
I'm not seeing an answer to Volcarona, shockingly enough. That is the bigger problem. That's why we saw him Draco Meteor in game 1, because he needs the damage onto the Volcarona.
yeah, I guess Frostlight has really become a very outdated type of attack. Okay, we do see Incineroar come back.
Where is Landorus Rock Slide when you need it?
Okay, I think
So the question is, can Brian at least punish a turn 1 double protect if that's what Avester goes for?
no,
but
not really.
And if he does, I mean, that means the only way for Brian to do that is to switch in something that's more favorable.
Carry
So no switch.
I think
No,
Volcarona
no protect from Volcarona.
probably maybe going for
Yes, but we do see if go into the
Ah.
Calyrex.
Volcarona is able to go for maybe something like a Struggle Bug.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
going to struggle about. So what we can again? We should really do some damage to the Volcarona this turn.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see a Draco Meteor.
That's-
We do.
It's still his highest damage option into Volcarona.
Yeah, we
And after struggle, you're probably forced to switch out regardless.
I don't know. Maybe you fish on something with a
Honestly, that's the thing.
Thunderbolt.
Brian could just try again. Does Avester Does Avester again go for the Terrafire?
Yeah,
though?
actually,
Knowing what Brian went for last game, does he think Brian will do it again? Because obviously the way to punish that would be to land a knockoff. It's supposed to wasting a turn with Will always.
I think you Terra Fire anyway, right? It doesn't really change. The equation doesn't really change that much.
Yeah, because Brian doesn't have the great options to punish
And also,
Terrafire.
looking through the Raging Ball moveset, right? Funnily enough, right? You don't really want to Electro Web since you make your opponent faster under Trick Room. And you know, you can't really bank on Thunderbolt Paralysis either since
Switch
that
again.
also lower. Yeah, he's just going to Terra Fire.
So yeah, it's going to be the knockoff. At least doesn't waste a Will Abuse this time. Knocks off the clear amulet. And just probably going for another Draco Meteor. Okay, Avester tries to punish what was the obvious Raging Bolt switch. But oh dear.
Oh no,
It was
Volcarona avoids the
-3,
attack.
but that still hurts. Because Brian just needs damage from Volcarona right now, that's all.
Yeah.
If Volcarona goes down, then all of a sudden, Summoner is such a better position.
I wouldn't say in a very good position, but for sure, removing one of the defensive layers was, you'll be able to damage the Calyrex, which is the biggest issue that Brian is facing right now. We do see Glacial Lens land, cleanly KOing Raging Bolt here, so we're gonna pick up a +1.
At this point, Brian's happy to see Raging Bolt go. The -3. He already missed his last Draco Meteor. And Flamethrower into Incineroar, shouldn't KO. And he sure should get a party off into the this. But again, he just resets his attack to neutral. He got the
Yeah.
killing nade boost.
And are we gonna see Zamazenta again trying to be on Wide Guard duty? I mean,
At this
Alex could
point,
play around
no.
there.
Now the thing is, you can get Amogus and Zamazenta on. Yeah, I think this is what Brian was playing for. Amogus and Zamazenta on the field at the same time under Trick Room.
Among Us could put something to sleep.
Amogus can spore the Volcarona.
Rage Powder will be fired off first though. Oh, he's bringing Incineroar? Trying to reduce the
attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's down to -1.
Ultimately, he just needs to land some spores. There's one thing this team lacks, opposed to what we saw from Inkia earlier, is that the Ice Rider is not immune to spore after it terras.
Yeah, I mean the play here perhaps is just to double protect. Oh, he's gonna withdraw the Calyrex here.
I mean, yeah, this is what Brian needs. At least, some turns to do something.
Bringing the Overpower.
Which is immune to spore. It is grass.
Makes sense. Incineroar is gonna switch
Into
back
Zama
up.
Center.
Ah.
This is what he works. Yeah, so question now is, does he spore into Volcarona's slot? I think he needs to. If he's bringing Zamazenta, he needs to at least disable the slot. Otherwise, a potential flamethrower would be too much.
Yeah.
But Volcarona protects anyway. But he's still threatened by spawn next turn. Oh, but then Pokemon will follow me.
This is a unique situation where you see follow me users cover each other. Well, How well can Ogerpon take an attack from Zamazenta though? That's the question.
It will get one kill, but it means the Ocarina will land a flamethrower into the Zamazenta.
I know it has 30, right?
Oh wait, it will go down to its 30, yes. But now Amogus, I think, is forced to Rage Powder away the attack from Pokerona.
Zamazenta is going to protect though, so it's going to free up Spore for Among Us.
Well, he's trying to break the 30 with Slash Bomb, maybe?
No, I think he's going for Spore. We do see Ogerpon going for Follow Me here. Or does Among Us go for Spore?
That would seem a bit too obvious.
And yeah, and Follow Me is one of those moves that affect grass types since it's not a grass type move.
Yep.
Okay, at least Volcarona didn't get free damage off with Flamethrower.
This is a wasted turn, which means at least one turn of Tree Room has been burned. That's something. It's not great, but it's something.
Yeah, it's going for Spore again.
And with the Axe Rider off the field, Zamazenta is free to Terra Dragon, which will resist the
Volcarona's attack.
Volcarona attack as well as the Con Leech from the Pokemon.
Ooh, okay, now it's time. Zamazenta's time to shine.
At this point, Brian cannot afford to switch anymore because he needs this +1 defense to do damage. We saw in game 1, he just doesn't do enough without it.
Volcarona going for another protect yet?
No, he went he playing for it. Yeah.
Yep. So
So
Spore.
blocks the Spore this time.
Did Zamazenta go for Volcarona or did he go for Ogerpon? We see IV Cudgel.
It's resisted, now that it's Dragon.
Oh, critical hit
it's
though.
Rock. Oh, sorry, it's neutral, it's Rock, yeah. But Body Press will go to 1 HP. So now Amogus can kill your Ogerpon. And Volcarona doesn't have a good answer to the Zamazenta now that it's Dragon. That crit was pretty brutal though. Considering it's on +1 defense Zamazenta. Yeah, let's say when things go wrong, they really go wrong. It is Murphy's Law in full effect for Brian.
It's still not over though.
Yeah, he only has a few more turns, or I mean one more turn of training to stop.
No, Trick Room is
expired.
Trick Room is expired. So now Zamazenta is the fastest.
Yep. But it also means that Amogus cannot just clean up the...
Oh, Rage Powder. Okay.
And there's the chance of the Flame Body burn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Flamethrower has a chance to burn. See Flame Body? Nope.
Okay, so not all things going wrong.
IV Cudgel, another crit. Not
Spore.
quite. Whoa. Spore going to put Volcarona to sleep here. So Brian should just clean up.
Volcarona is slowly... He has to... I mean, he can't afford to... But now the Amogus is going to do nothing. Does he have... Falling Path? He Slash Bomb, I don't think he does.
He has Clear Smoke.
Great.
Spore, Clear Smoke, Rage Powder, Protect. Actually, he could have Clear Smoke his own Raging Ball, right? Does that work?
Yeah, he does, but...
Okay.
Oh, he went to Spiky Shield, didn't he? Oh no.
Oh no.
I think he had Slash Bomb to the Volcarona, I guess.
No Slash Bomb. Matt, we just established
Oh right,
no
Clear
Touch Bomb.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Right.
So Spore into Volcarona once again, who is already sleeping. Continues to sleep. Volcarona's leftovers is...
Putting in a lot of effort to kill 1 HP Ogerpon. It's really getting very dicey for Brian.
You're gonna go Spiky Chill again? Does
Yeah,
not get
Brian
it.
calls it. So at least he targets into the Volcarona this time, I believe. And Volcarona does get a second turn of sleep. But he does open himself the opportunity to Flame Body. Oh, he does over Brian. He goes for Ogerpon.
Okay.
Which means he probably cover the Spore again. And again, the Volcarona is just out of kill range for anything on Brian's team. That's the problem now.
But you just bring in Calyrex here, right? You Calyrex and you just Glacial Lance. You don't even need to Trick Room here. You pick up the KO on Amogus, you pick up super effective damage on Zamazenta.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way back, honestly.
Like, Calyrex can survive a hit from Zamazenta, right?
Yeah.
I expect Volcarona to wake up and go for Rage Powder as well.
Yes, I do.
So
We're gonna stay asleep, and Brian needs to
you White Guard. You stop Glacial Lance, and then you have Amogus to put Calyrex to sleep. Nope, his Zamazenta switches out. That means he forfeits his +1 defense. Brings in his Sinnoh. Okay, you do drop the attack for Calyrex here. Volcarona should wake up, right?
Oh, 50% chance.
Let's going for Protect here. Okay.
He
Volcarona does wake up.
That's
Yeah.
the second turn.
It is about time.
Thrower into the Amogus slot.
Yeah. Calyrex.
High horsepower, probably.
I think you Glacial Lance. Because the Zamazenta is Dragon. It is weak to ice.
It was a 90 HP though. So,
Oh, does not pick up the KO on Sinnoh. That -1 attack. Very crucial. Definitely mattered.
importantly, does he kill Amogus? That's the question.
With -1 now, I don't think so. Oh, Among Us is really putting in a lot of work here. Oh, he caught the spawn to protect correctly.
So he went to
Oh, double protect. Okay, well, spoke too soon. I guess makes sense because of the Incineroar's pick up. But Incineroar...
Yeah, at this point in this game, the Avester is so far ahead. Doesn't need to take any risks. No reason to guess wrongly and get picked out.
Parting shot does go through that. He switches back in Zamazenta. Ooh. That HP though, I think Volcarona can easily clean up Zamazenta. Spore not gonna connect. Well, how does Brian claw his way back here?
I don't see how he can KO Volcarona. That's the one thing. He has nothing to hit Volcarona with. Volcarona resists both heavy slam and body press. And he no longer has +1 defense. It's not even a 2 kill and he's healing back with leftovers.
Rage powder once again from Volcarona here. Gonna draw attacks from...
He needs to survive Glacial Lance on Among Us and spore the...
I think he can. A -1 Calyrex Glacial Lance should not be able to KO. Yeah.
But will this spawn, man? Will this spawn? And he spawned the Volcarona.
I mean, due to the Rage powder, I think there was no other choice.
No, Among Us is not affected by Rage powder. Among Us is grass.
So perhaps he caught the Calyrex protect? Not sure. No, but
They
the
both
Calyrex
protected last turn, yep.
Yeah, so I'm... Oh.
I just don't see where the damage is coming from.
Yeah.
Just Brian is staying alive. But that's not enough to win the game.
Volcarona did take a hit and is basically recovered back to full, just purely on left.
Yep.
Okay, Incineroar once again coming in, so the Calyrex will now be at -2. But Pokemon has such low HP, I don't think all these stat drops really matter. Volcarona is going to take his first turn of sleep. Calyrex will be able to clean up easily with Glacial Lance. Body press not enough to do the damage, especially without the defense boost. Glacial Lance will pick up 2 KOs here. Ooh. So back to neutral attack.
Yes. As a matter of fact, yes.
Oh. Yeah, the resist, the super effective hits don't matter. Calyrex picks up 2 clean KOs. And I mean, there was a lot of switching, but no, this is still Avester's 2 leads. The 2 Pokemon from his start.
He just has nothing to hit Volcarona. At the end of the day, that was the problem going in, and that's how it turned out. He has nothing that can hit Volcarona. His Zamazenta is entirely walled by Volcarona. Even with Terra's Dragon, there's always the risk that you end up getting burnt.
It didn't happen.
And when you Terra Dragon, you leave yourself exposed to the Ice Rider. If you don't Terra Dragon, you're exposed to the Flamethrower. So you need something that can get rid of Volcarona early. And there's just nothing that can do that on this team.
Yeah, I think the
His biggest damage attacker on Volcarona was Raging Bolt, which is always going to get struggle back before he can land his first attack on Volcarona.
And I think it was KO'd, right? He didn't even get a chance to, he didn't even like switch it out.
He landed 1 Dracometer and that was it. And then he missed the second one because of course he did. Things go wrong, they just go wrong.
Okay, I'll eat my words.
So he landed 1 Dracometer at -1. He landed 1 body press. And Volcarona ended the game with almost full HP.
Purely from leftovers.
Recovery.
I mean, he did at least. Avester was kind of forced to bring in Ogapon, and through all the matches, you know, he kind of like stalled out his own trick room, but it was for the better. Like at the end of the day, you're right. Volcarona just was untouchable, and one of the differences was Volcarona was able to actually do damage. Flamethrower was actually quite crucial. Did a decent chunk to Zamazenta, forcing it to Terra Dragon, which made it weak to Calyrex later on, and yeah, sufficiently protected Calyrex from a lot of the damage. So Trick Room wasn't really needed. Yeah. Brian did do a lot of fancy things, removing the Clear Amulet, getting -1, being able to get off attack drops on Ice Rider, but at the end of the day was
damage. The game is won by doing damage, and Brian just didn't do enough damage. Didn't have the correct options to do damage. It was just the team composition was just disadvantaged. Just no good answer to the Volcarona.
I'll eat my words. Yeah, at the start I said Zamazenta was a heavily favored matchup.
Honestly, at the end of the day, even Chen-Pao might even have been the answer. It was probably his best attacker into Volcarona. But even Chen-Pao can get burned by Flame Body, so even that can go wrong. You can survive a Flamethrower with Sash, but it doesn't matter if you get burnt. So
I think this is one of the disadvantages of Incineroar dropping Flare Blitz, right? I mean, at least if you have Flare Blitz as an
Can
option,
2 kill Volcarona, yeah.
yeah, and crucially, Incineroar being Fire type is not at risk of being burned.
Yeah, it resists the flamethrower from Volcarona.
Yeah, so I think a lot of I think Avester had the right idea of making his support mons actually being able to do damage. Not just the Volcarona. We did see Ogerpon as well do a lot of damage with its IV Cudgel. Granted, that was a crit, but still did manage to pull its weight.
Yep. As opposed to what we saw earlier from from Avester's wife, Caroline, who
Yeah.
brought Clefable, which is not capable of doing damage on his
Yeah,
own.
and I guess in a sense, both their teams are quite similar. Because Caroline brought two Pokemon able to redirect attacks.
For Shadow Rider.
Yeah, and Avesta did the same, except it was for Ice Rider. So
Yeah, different Ogerpon and different Volcarona as opposed to Clefable.
yeah, I mean, it was a very interesting scenario to see Ogerpon redirecting attacks from a redirector. That was not something you see.
Yeah, it's
Typically.
not, honestly, Ogerpon is one of the big reasons why Among Us usage fell off in one of the earlier formats. Because Ogerpon can always redirect the spore from Among Us.
I can see why, and that definitely I think hampers a lot of the, or rather tips the scales back into the favor of the Ice Riders match. Yeah.
So Avesta qualifies to top cut. Brian goes to 3-2.
Does he? Bubble?
We'll see. There's a chance. But ultimately, it will come down to how the resistance plays out. And we will see all of you in our top cut.